Welcome back, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new video. Today I'm going to interview my good friend here that I met in Coimbatore. His name is Rasmus. We've had similar circumstances as it relates to Isha. Well, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll let him explain, and I'm going to ask him some basic questions because both him and I are heading towards certain locations in life, and this is the starting point for both similar in age, young in age, and this may be a video before, Steve Jobs recording himself back before he was making computers in the garage. At least that's how I like to see myself. So without further ado, my friends, I'd like to introduce you to my friend, my good friend here, Rasmus. Please introduce yourself.
Well, you just did it for me.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What do you like to do? Why are you here in India? Why you're trying to get out of India, and your plans for the future?
Well, I was born in Sweden in 1967. No, 1997. No, yeah, I was born in Sweden, 1997, 15th November. Morning. I texted my mother this morning, and she's trying to get the specific time. I was born in the morning, somewhere around 9:15, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but that's some details for those who like to have details. No, but had a very special life. I've been going through a lot of suffering, and I had my big moment a few months ago back in Sweden. But I didn't realize at the time that I was finished then. But I started developing telepathy, and I've been doing it for months now with Sadhguru, and now I can see him and use him as clearly as I see you now. And most people think that's bullshit. But I don't give a shit anymore, because why would I? I'm free.
Okay.
So then I came to India, and I was expecting him to be here, but I missed him with one day, and he did it on purpose because, yeah, Sadhguru is, everything is not what it seems. And that's the trick with Isha and everything for those who seek the ultimate, that you have to look beyond the surface. Even if you see Shiva here, he looks like this, and I look like this. I don't give a shit right now because I haven't showered in 4 days, and I don't smell because I can control my unconscious body functions consciously. And when you can, things get exciting. You can use a lot, and I mean a lot. But right now, I've been just practicing my new skills here for a couple of months in India, and I just realized a couple of weeks ago that I was already finished before I even got to India, because I had my big moment. But since it was new and I was fresh and I freaked when it happened because I died basically and I came back, I can do it consciously now and explore the universe beyond time and space. And that's amazing. And I'll let Shiva talk now.
So I'm sure people are going to be very curious to know more about the telepathy aspect that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
I will. And for starters, telepathy is just one of almost an infinite numbers of powers. But it's just like speaking with someone on the phone. I can hear him as clearly in his voice in my head as I was speaking to him here. And it's just not a voice, it is also his whole character, his whole sense of being, his energy. Identity is the wrong word, but we have energy identity, so I know that it's him. But somebody can be faking it real well. But I know it's him because, well, in terms of words, I can't really tell you why, because I can tell you a story, but it's up to you if you believe or disbelieve. But this is the point. You're not supposed to believe me. You're not supposed to believe Shiva, but you're not supposed to disbelieve us either. You're simply supposed to say, I don't know, but I'm open.
So you've been here in Coimbatore for some time, and you visited the Isha Yoga Center. I'm sure people also are going to be very curious about your experiences there. What do you think about the Isha Yoga Center, being in there? What are your experiences?
Horrible. And that's true, that's not a joke.
Okay.
And there's a reason for that. Do you want me to tell?
Please, yeah, go on.
The only reason I came here because the reason I'm here is I was drawn to the source of my suffering. This is the source of my death. I only feel pain and hatred and suffering as I've been having for over 15 years now. And this is the source, and now I know completely why. I had it confirmed why. I don't suffer anymore. A little bit, yes, but that is because my purpose is big. But on this physical world, it doesn't matter. But for people who are not fully realized beings yet, everything matters because they're caught up in their life drama, and they don't realize it because that's why they're suffering. They're suffering drama. The universe is just one big entertainment, and the joke is to get it. It's not serious, and then if you truly get it, well, voila, you're enlightened.
So you said that you had some experience a couple of months ago that you're finished. Tell us about this experience. What was that like?
I just felt suddenly like, because I was at it for months intensely, every second, every day, without sleep. Hardly didn't sleep anything. And I practiced consciously and unconsciously, and then it became just natural. And then just one morning like that, I just felt, I'm done. I can die now, even though I have never this like a billion things more that I can do in life, and I'm just 26 years old. I was finished, and that was a new experience, and I totally freaked. My body totally freaked. I felt that I was dying. My heart was shutting down. It got cramped and it hurt, and my heart rate was slowing down, and I could feel my organs shutting down. It was so intensive pain. And how my blood flow started, the circulation stopped, so I got cold and cramps. I couldn't really move, so I freaked. I thought, yeah, this is it. I'm dying. But since it was such a new extreme experience, I didn't realize, can I stop this? Because I tried, because it was such like a drainage. Just like my whole energy is just being sucked out of me. Now I know it was a certain guru around here who was making a little extra show, but. So I just crawled up to my bed, on the second floor of my house, and I was just preparing to, I'm leaving. And I was just, as I was, I laid like this. And I felt how my soul or spirit or energy was leaving, and I had my not classic, but near-death experience. I was leaving, and how hard I tried, I couldn't even move a finger, not a half an inch even. But it was so painful. But as it was happening, it was just like, traveling through the stars, both physical and beyond. I saw through black holes, I saw galaxies, I saw the birth of the universe, I saw the end, and I saw it is all happening as one continuous moment and movement, everything at one time. And I saw everything before I have ever seen it in real life. The symbols, the old ancient symbols of yoga and in Hindu mythology, and the classic depictions of, not the classic, but the depictions of Shiva, as Sadhguru paints it. It's like a big shape of blue energy, black and blue. And it takes the shapes of a man, something very similar to the Adiyogi. And that's why Sadhguru has made Adiyogi, the statue, what it is. It looks like that, exactly like it does, for a reason, because that is as close as you're gonna get, seeing Shiva in physical form, without actually seeing him as a man. And I saw all kinds of Nagas and aliens, and I have no idea whether all kinds of lights, all kinds of shapes and colors, physical and beyond, non-physical entities, energies beyond time and space, and moving between, like fabrics of layers through time. And it's very hard to explain, but this is as close as it's gonna get using language. And it was intense, but it dragged on for hours, and I felt like at one point I was almost out cutting the wire completely from my body, but wasn't gonna happen. There was something holding me back, and I know now who it is, and it was a certain Yagi, let's call him Yagi for now. And I wasn't finished but it took so many hours and so much energy, so I fell asleep because I was exhausted. And when I woke up at night time, and when I woke up I had no idea, because was I dead? But because I was feeling my body, this is my room, my house, it's nighttime. But I just had like this crazy, like in a movie, a crazy dream, and shit, am I dead? This is my house, but am I actually dead? Is this my real? It feels real, but I was looking, see if any neighbors are home, Okay, I went down. Yep, looks normal. I feel kind of normal. But then I realized, shit, how long have I been out? I've been out for 1 night, 2 nights, 1 week. Are people looking for me? So I just started to look, but I was out for about almost 24 hours. I was out. And then I realized that, yeah, I'm here still. And I started to calm down and reflect on my experience. But then, since then, everything has been 100% clear, and yet not clear, because I've never had a master or a guru by my side confirming to me that yes, this happened and you're finished now and now we can work together. So I just felt the need. I need to go to India to get confirmation, and that's what I did. But when I got here to Isha, they kicked me out right from the start because I was a bad influence, they said. And I thought they would welcome me with open arms. So Shiva, and not you, but through Sadhguru, basically gave me this. And there's a reason for that, because Sadhguru is the biggest prankster of all time. For those who seek the ultimate, he will push you to the edge of the universe, through hell and heaven itself, endless times, until you get it. Oh yeah, I'm already there. Oh, I'm finished. We never actually need to meet each other. Oh, right, because, yeah. And I've been working non-stop on my developing new powers and experiences since I've been here in India, just over 2 months now. Crazy stories. I can write Bibles this thick, multiple of them, every day, because every moment, I don't have moments anymore. It's just one continuous moment, and everything is as it is. And if you want to experience it, we have to go take you, the viewer, beyond words if you're interested. That's what they do here at Isha. I suggest you come here. But if you seek the ultimate, you're gonna get a fuck you. And then you can come to me, because I can teach you how to die and go back without harming your body, because you're not gonna die, but you have to be willing enough. And that's why I'm trying to get this guy to do that. He's getting there, and he's willing, but it is a process. Everything takes its time. It's a different path for everyone. And right now, I have gotten confirmation from Sadhguru himself. I'm not gonna tell you how now, but I have never met him or even seen him, I think, well, I know, in physical person like this, not even from a distance. Me and Shiva had tried to get in the other day. I'm not sure if he told you guys about it or made a video about it, but he will tell you if he hasn't. You haven't? No, you can tell them later. But right now, my plan is to make myself public. This is the first, well, I was in short YouTube with Shiva a few days ago, but this is the first. This is the first video. This is gonna be worth billions in the future. If you don't believe me, well then it's your problem. Belief. Remember what I told earlier about belief or faith in anything. But I'm going to Los Angeles soon, just to make some mess around there. Americans love drama, and for some reason everything that happens in America influences the rest of the world. There's a reason for that as well. But I think I go back to Sweden first, my birthplace, and have a chat with some old friends and family. And yeah, so now I'm just, right now what I'm doing, I'm gonna finish here and then let Shiva talk. What I'm doing right now, I'm helping local businesses here, just starting up and helping everyone randomly, because I don't see anyone more or less than anyone else. If it's a homeless person dying on the street with no money, or a prostitute, or the most richest guys in all of Combator, or in the world, in America, in Europe, the president or prime ministers, local governments, or the big ones controlling everything that they think they do, the world economy and so on. Or simply just one random guy I met, like Shiva here, because he's willing and he's searching. And I appreciate that. We can be 100% honest with each other and nobody takes offense, because we are so evolved that we don't take offense over fucking nothing. I can say to Shiva, fuck you, but he knows what it's about. Okay, this is YouTube. He's gonna cut this out. I'll let Shiva talk now. YouTube censorship. Sorry.
I don't think I'm gonna cut the words out, but in the future,
good.
We're gonna not swear.
Good.
And yes, I think this is a good start. I'm going to, if you want to give people your YouTube name so they can subscribe for future videos. If not, that's okay. And maybe tomorrow we'll do this again and I'll ask deeper questions. That's it. Goodbye.